Ladies, gentlemen, all protocols duly observed. Victory Ashaka is my name, and I'm your host for today. With me here is the adorable
Oyinkansolade Shewa.
All right, so you're welcome once again to the 1000 Poets for Change themed politically motivated towards the 2023 elections. Please do know that this event is strictly for voters education, voters mobilization, civic engagement, so without campaign,
No campaigns,
no partisan politics, just for advocacy for all of us to hear artistic works that will inspire us to ask for change, and this is the essence of this event. So, ladies and gentlemen, you all are welcome to this event tonight.
You should also know that the 1000 Poets for Change is the closing session for the Lagos Book and Art Festival 24.0. So welcome once again.
Also, right about now, you'll be seeing a group of young poets and performers who will be giving us a poetic send forth till 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, brace up for that.
For our first performance for tonight, we'll be having the famous Victory Ashaka.
All compatriots, I have 5 minutes and I mean it. I have 5 minutes and I mean it. With my teary eyes open to share my ideas on this green land of Jua, established on truth, love, justice, peace, and unity by our founding fathers of blessed memories who played influential roles in steering the wheel of politics. Our land used to flow with milk and honey. Our people used to live in peace and harmony. Our currency used to be valuable compared to foreign money. But social maladies with corrupt practices fueled our country with odd advantages through embezzlement called national cake, shared by forces beyond our direct control, burning national buildings and drenching our flags with cold blood. Oh la la, this green giant has been crippled by political locusts, eating deeply into the marrows of our society's structure. Then it should be bygone for us to keep asking where the change is, rather to know what the change is before next level. I am a son of the soil and I am made in Lagos. As Nigerians, we claim to be African giants, but we are not even twice as tall as other African nations. So, how do we have a better time as the essence of patriotism? You see, this fickle game of politics is played with different tactics where they only dribble to end their own troubles, making citizens tremble for a system that is unstable. This game is dirty and corrupt as a do-or-die affair in every community against our common unity. So looking at the headlines, all we see is high-profile political assassination, fetish practices, lies and deceit, character assassination, ballot box snatching, thuggery and corruption. Aren't we fed up of this age-long deception? I weep for this nation, I cringe for this generation. If there is no freedom to reach for the stars, if there is no courage to dare to discover, if there is no system to fulfill desires, virtuous youth have got no platform to thrive. But useful willpower is the strength of every thriving nation, as coalitions of dreamers rising as fearless redeemers with wild dreams too hard to be slain on the altar of inaccessibility erupting from insecurity. But to ascend the expectant cliff of transformation, to swiftly rise to enforce digital learning tools, to close the divide and bridge the social gap our fears that our future may not disappear till we reclaim the giants within us. I wish that the national grid doesn't collapse but the political grid of nationals. I wish that the national grid doesn't collapse but the political grids of nationals. I wish that the prices of goods doesn't rise like gravity without coming down. I wish that our educational system isn't played with strikes without tangible goals. I wish that our educational system isn't played with strikes without tangible goals. I wish that our currency aren't just nutritious to monkeys, snakes, or termites, but I wish to see love and peace fizzle out war and hate, because this battle is to be fought with the ballot, not the bullet. This battle is to be fought with the ballot, not the bullet. The participation in politics that we fear causes the grief that we bear. The year we become sincere to make godfatherism disappear, we will surely get there. Most youth have found the truth. Men who loot should be exposed from the root. Arise, all compatriots, to flip the script and seize power in our hands with our PVC, prepared to vote credibly to pick valuable candidates in every community against our common unity, in every community for our own common unity. They try to dim our lights without knowing that we are stars that shine even in the darkest hour. They try to silence us without knowing that we are the voice of the voiceless. They try to bury us without knowing that we are seeds. They try to bury us without knowing that we are seeds. The future belongs to those whose minds have not been soiled by the gimmicks of social malady, those who will restore and rebuild, those who have proposals aided with godly approach. So catch the fire, get inspired to light up your touch of patriotic desire, stretch forth your arms, raise up the banners to speak truth to power. Because even if we saw us okay, we still need our PVC to choose what is okay. Even if we saw us okay, we still need our PVC to choose what is okay. For us to rise as true African giants and be twice as tall to have a better time as the essence of patriotism. Remember, daily the prices of goods rises like gravity, yet things fall apart. Our contemporary society is no longer at ease to keep measuring time, for where we shall see at least half of a yellow sun as a beam of hope that everything good will come. What is this thing around our neck like chains of deceit, depriving us from speaking about crucial national issues for our democracy? Every day is for the thief, but one day is for the voter. Every day is for the thief, but one day is for the voter, and we must decide our long work to freedom as chronicles from the land of the happiest people on earth, because the gods are not to blame for our present political woes, and we must set forth at dawn. Godspeed.
That was an amazing performance. I'm a fan now.
Thanks so much.
Do you know the colors the day brings? Waking up in the morning with a mixture of yellow, orange, and touches of red, smiling down at me, giving calmness to the soul. That is the color of my land. Set out to see the romance of trees, plants, and flowers, embracing their spirits, embracing who we are. I represent these colors. I sing the song of our heritage. That is the color of my land. Basking in the gorgeousness, the silk breeze blows through me until the dark came. I hear the cries of my sisters and brothers, cries of pain and torment. Bondage, chained. Their cries have long been ignored. This isn't how it's meant to be. This isn't how it's meant to end. My brothers and sisters, the tears I cry, the blood flows through my eyes. I fight still for the buried souls and the forgotten people, the forgotten innocent souls. I continue to write. I use my voice as a platform for change. I would speak. I would say the words out loud. I say, speak their names, say them fierce. Speak the names of the people that have been forgotten. Speak the names of the souls that have been buried. Speak the names of the young people that don't have their marks made before they left. Speak the names. I say, awake ye for your freedom fight. Awake ye for your freedom fight. Your rights should not be forgotten. Your voices should not be ignored. I tell the stories of these young. Every chance I get, I'm shot. But I fight still. I will write my words on walls, on papers, and I would write my words on social media. I would write my words, for that is who I am. I would write my words, for this is my generation. I would write my words, for I have to speak. I would write my words, for if I don't, no one will. I would write my words because this is the generation that speaks. This is the generation that says way more. This is the generation that puts themselves out there. This is the generation that doesn't fear the unknown. This is the generation that strives. This is the generation of the strong. And I would say, I fight still. Till our glory be restored, till our soil be purified, till the colors of dawn be restored, till I can dance with the colors of day at sunshine. I fight still. I represent the Sorosoke generation, and we remain to speak, we will keep on speaking. We will keep on saying. We will keep on writing. So watch out, we're coming. Just watch out. For we write and we speak these words so many are afraid to say. Thank you.
My name is Machi, and I decided to write 2 separate spoken word presentations. And I decided to represent the average Nigerian who has been affected by certain situations that I will highlight. I do not know these people. I don't know the full story, but I know this is someone's story, and I hope you enjoy it. Drinking, drugs, parties, hooking up and laying down with different men or women. In fact, anyone I can find in a crowd willing to go home with me, wanting to get down. You see, the ASU strike is at hand, and I have nothing better to do than to spend daddy's money on demand. In fact, I have a whole bunch of sugar daddies whose money I used to paint the town young, wild, and free. You could say that that's me, except I'm held captive by the weight of my sins. I'm drowning my depression glass by glass, sip by sip, until eventually into the abyss I sink. I am bound by guilt and shame. The fame that I have gained from being the life of the party has drained life from me. I'm young, wild, and captive. So take it from me. Wild ain't free. And the second poem. Now, this story is the story of one of the many people who was affected by the shooting in Ondo State. The shooting in the church in Ondo State. All right. My anxiety. For as long as I can remember, I've had her. She was there in my fidgeting. She was there when I couldn't concentrate. She was there in my clinginess. She was there in the constant tummy aches. You know, she sounds like a nightmare, but she was so constant. She started to feel like home. And I don't like change. And she didn't change. And soon enough, she became home. And she would bring a friend over sometimes, and soon enough, her friend became mine. Depression. So there were days when I lay in bed simply because he kept me company, and his voice was so loud, but he was there. He was there when I skipped meals, and he was there when I cried those silent tears, and he was there when I pressed that blade to my skin, and he didn't judge me. Instead, he told me not to cut too deep so I could cover it up. And soon enough, he became a constant as well. But I say became because I can't hear him anymore. And you see, anxiety, she doesn't visit either. No. But I'm guessing it's because of my new home. My new home, she's not so dark. She's actually quite bright, and he gave her to me. My new home, she's love, and we are... Sorry, give me a second. I have a call, and I have to answer that. Hello? What? No. 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 They took him from me. The day he said he was going to go to church to worship God, he was left lying in a pool of his own blood. You know, when Burna Boy said, he don't cast, last, now everybody go chop breakfast, I didn't think it applied to me. I've been served the proverbial breakfast by my own country. When they told me breakfast na national cake, it go touch everybody. This wasn't the slice I expected to get. When Rema said the one where Buhari chop how many he cut for me, why is the slice that they cut for me pure agony? You know what? I think I'll join the statistic and I will seal you all on the underside of Third Mainland Bridge. Thank you.